Good day, everyone! Welcome to episode 12 of Love Sweets, where we just got out of another crazy drama in episode 11. So what happened was that on the way to school, he comes across Minamo and Kushina, and then, I don't really know why, but Itsuki started criticizing Kushina for acting improper, the fact that Kushina's addressing Minamo with the wrong term, so she calls Minamo Minamo-chan, despite Minamo being older, and it's like, well, you're supposed to call her Enjo-senpai or Enjo-san. And I think Itsuki's going way too far with that. But then again, I don't think Itsuki is on really good terms with Kushina, given that he met her by chance when she tried to cut in line that one day when she was getting her favorite item in the cafeteria. We also get to know a little bit of why he feels unwelcome at Cafe Chocolat. So besides Kanae looking angry because she's nervous, Yuri kind of feels jealous that Itsuki's with other girls, and it's kind of like what happened in Innocent Girl and Pure Girl with Sora versus Satoru and Hinako versus Wataru. But that's of another story, so let's see what happens today in class, and let's see what Yui's gonna say. So, I'm pretty sure that you are aware of my successful concealment. Let's see, this one says, after all, it is between girls. It is too early to deepen relationships. And by the way, for that shop, I'm the only man besides Master Tokita. So the fact that he's one of the few employees at the Cafe au Chocolat, he's a man. Because this shop is mostly catering to women. You get women customers. So it's like in order to accommodate them, you would have to have female employees. And that's what happens naturally. And then of course when these female employees quit and move on, they bring in their friends, which also happens to be female. But then Master Tokita actually wanted a male to help him with all the grunt work, and that was kind of discussed in episode 9 or 10. The fact that he wanted a male because he wants someone to help him move all the items like ingredients, and like the female employees won't do it, so I need someone else, and I can't do it myself because I'm getting old and I'm getting quite busy. And that kind of led to a little drama about him. He feels like well, I kind of disrupted the atmosphere in a sense. But at least he's okay with the fact that he knows two of the people there, so Yui and Iori. I say that I'm not disliked, but after all, I do not care about Otonashi, or the Otonashi siblings, or cousins. Well, so the school life was different from a part-time job, work destination, and quite awfully after I became a second year. So the fact that ever since he turned second year, life has changed a lot. It used to be all fun activities, now it's serious business. And it seems that he's now revolved his life around this part-time job. It's not that it isn't fun, it's just getting used to it. It is quite fresh to be busy with work. Okay, so it's the end of the day. So maybe it's time to go home. So there's no part-time job today, so I can just head straight home. Until a little while ago, I was playing with my friends after school, but now I'm alone. the fact that his friends have moved on and they have girlfriends to play with, and they're not interested in Itsuki anymore. It is sad that such a person does not have anyone to play with. There you go. I went to the city to finish some shopping before going home, but all I saw were couples walking around. So it's like I have a long way to go because I see all these couples walking around, and it kind of feels weird being alone. I was curious, but to last any longer, there was only the thing in my mind. What kind of feeling is connecting hands? Or like holding hands? So he kind of wonders, like I think I might be missing out on some of the experiences. The fact that oh look, you see all these couples walking around, and I feel like I'm missing out. By the time I was small, there should have been such a thing about once or twice though. But in this case, probably the mother and sister will not be counted, so it'll be Yui. Well, how about Yui? Well then, 0? I'm talking about A Lonely Life. I have to get out of this gray life. The fact that he doesn't have a girlfriend kind of makes him stand out, and he feels like without a girlfriend there's a lot of things that he can't do together, like shopping around or visiting some places. But there's no choice but to do your best. So when I made the decision to in the middle of the traffic, I discovered Otonashi coming out from a flashy store. Even though it is said Otonashi really is quiet. Also, this time it is said that she is tall, although she is big. Hey, Otonashi! So he calls out to her, and it looks like she's also alone as well. So that kind of makes her stand out as well. Even in the crowd, the wonderful presence that you can understand it at a glance. It may be coldly decorated. I thought so, but I remember the smaller word of from the other Otonashi. So I think he remembers from Kushina that my cousin Kanae, she's always quiet because she's kind of nervous. So it's not that she's angry or something. She's just afraid to speak up. It may be a little bit wary, but if you're not hated, will you try out a voice? So he calls her. And she notices. Okay. I was surprised to hear a voice from behind, but I admitted my form and nodded a little bit. So now he caught her attention. So you're shopping? Yeah, I bought some materials and tools. Tools? So So you're gonna be making sweets? Yes? Ooh. So blank stares. And I kind of feel like that the conversation has stopped. But Tanashi doesn't really distract her eyes from me at all. In short, this is something you talk about once more. Okay, so we get a choice. We can try to talk more with Kanae, or we can just say goodbye and move on. So let's go ahead and talk to her a little bit more. Okay, so you're gonna try to talk to her. So, why did you buy all those, tools? Or I think she's asking, so what kind of tools did you buy? And she's like, lots of tools. Many. Oh? And once again, a blank response. I have to talk, but I've only done a little bit so far. Well, do you not like to make tools to buy tools? Yeah, so I bought some materials for practice. So I also bought materials for practice. Practice at home? Yeah. So I hear that when you make sweets, it does cost a lot of money to do so. Well, if it's just a hobby, it's not that much. So the fact that, well, if I like it, it doesn't really matter how much I spend. Because, if I like it, I'm going to improve on it. It's going to become part of my skill set. And if you want to improve on your skill set and buy the correct tools to learn, you can't really go cheap on spending money on the tools. It's kind of like when I took math class, I tried to cut short on buying that TI-89 calculator, even though that calculator is really powerful and it costs a lot of money. And it's like, oh well, if you don't have that calculator, it might be hard to do some of the problems that the teacher's trying to talk about. So in the end, go buy one. In a sense, if you know how to use the tool, obviously it's not gonna, you're not gonna worry about how much it costs because it's going to help you generate more revenue, in a sense. Well, if it comes to full swing, it'll take quite a lot. But yeah, that's right. Material costs and tools don't become an issue. So the fact that cost is only a small part of like the expense. It's like I also need to dedicate time to making these sweets. Well, you know, I don't really have that much dexterity. I envy you. But I hear that Futami-san knows how to cook. Yeah, I do cook, but it's just for like family cooking, home cooking. So not restaurant level or sweets level or cafe level. But when I do cut corners and try to cut out on some ingredients or some processes to save time, Iori notices it.
すごいと思います。
But anyways, I think that's amazing. No. Well, I'm just making it for time being, and recently because I'm short on time, I end up just buying frozen food and heating it up. Okay. It seems that she didn't really like my response, but she still looks at me. Because my will seems too strong, but I'm kind of scared. So making sweets is a little cool, and something about don't you make them eat this time? Eh? Oh, what is it? Well, she is surprised. Oh! If you don't want to do it, something else, or something meaningful to socialize. Indeed, I murmured and shook my head vertically. It seems that my response has kind of changed her attitude a little bit. It seems like she's not very satisfied with my response. Try replying that you do not know whether you are listening or not, or try to talk to the conversation in an unexpected place. So, maybe I possibly work part-time there?
そうですね。勉強のために。
Yeah, so for studying. So I think he's asking her about, you also do part-time job at the Cafe Chocolat? And Kanae's like, yeah, so, not just for income, but also to study and learn from Master Tokita on how to make excellent sweets. It is a hobby, but it kind of feels stoic.
そうでもありません。好きだから続いているだけで。
So I think he thinks that, well, that kind of hobby kind of feels a little bit boring, not really exciting. But for Kanae, it's like, well, don't worry, because I like it. It's my hobby. And as for studying, whole chocolate is amazing after all.
とても美味しいと思います。二見さんは食べたことないんですか?
Yeah, I think it's very delicious. Well, have you eaten some? So have you tried some samples? Well, there is that one time.
嫌いですか?
So you don't like it? Well, I don't really know because I don't really have the chance to eat a lot, so it's kind of hard to tell. The fact that he's tasted a few sweets to discern the differences in what constitutes excellent sweets versus mediocre sweets.
なるほど。
Oh, I see. Well, I can't really tell tell the difference.
なるほど。
Okay, I see. No, I see.
すみません。
Oh, excuse me. Even if you're told with glaring eyes. But it is because the facial features are in place. It may be that you are impressed by scary or cool. I would definitely stand out. Is that so? Well, I kind of feel like this didn't work well. It stopped. Oh, I kind of feel like I bothered you while you were in the middle of shopping. I wonder if she heard that.
いえ、別に邪魔だとは思っていません。
No, I don't think it's disturbing. Well, you know, I don't have anything else to do right now. I was just going to go home afterwards.
いえ、この後は駅の反対側にあるカフェでケーキを食べようと思っていました。
Oh, well, not really. I was just going to go eat cake at the cafe on the other side of the station. So Itsuki kind of feels like he's bothering her. He probably has her list of errands to do, and he's interrupting her. But she's like, it's alright. I don't really have anything else to do. I was just gonna go try cake from another cafe. While Itsuki's like, I was just gonna head home afterwards. And Itsuki kind of admires how far Kanae is gonna go to understand or learn more about sweets. I'm needing to study hard. I really admire you.
どうしてですか?
So why? What's wrong? Is it because of making sweets too?
そうですけど、よくわかりましたね。
So she's like, yeah, well, understood. I just thought it was due to the flow of the conversation.
よかったらご一緒にいかがですか?
So how about you join me? It's okay, is it?
ええ、
Yeah, it's okay. Well, if that's the case... I'm nervous when I come into contact with Otonashi, but it may not be the distance as I am feeling being invited. So, why do you not? I'm happy with this kind of thing.
二見さんはお時間大丈夫なんですか?
Oh, so Futami-san, do you have time? Are you okay with, your timing? Yeah. Well, anyways, I was bored.
ゆいもいおりちゃんも今日は?
So what about, Yui and Iori-chan? Anything that you have to do with them today? I don't really understand the meaning of the question. So, I think when Kanae invited him, hey, why don't you come with me and let's go taste sweets from other places. And when Itsuki agreed, she was asking about, oh, am I taking up too much time from you? You probably have things to do afterwards, and plus you probably have to go to Yui or Iori. And that kind of confuses Itsuki, but I think she's also worried that she's bothering Itsuki's schedule too much.
よく一緒にいるイメージがあるので。
I kind of feel that way because you're always with them, so Yui and Iori. Well, you know, Yui's my childhood friend, also my neighbor, and Iori's my sister.
友達がいないと聞きました。
Well, I hear that there wasn't a friend. A lot of good luck, I guess. Well, by the way, why am I answering these kind of questions to this person? And it's the same poker face as usual, and I was surprised. Well, maybe she was a joke of hers. If so, it was hard to read, or it just popped in. No, it is not that I was truly blurred. I cannot seem to do that kind of thing. As soon as I thought it was unexpectedly wary of being worried, I would say that I got bogged down like this. Well, seriously, I don't really understand females. Well, at least he was able to have some kind of conversation with Kanae more than hello and goodbye. And he kind of pushed himself to be able to talk to her, even though we know that Kanae is like this unapproachable person. She's too perfect, and it's just really hard to be up to her level, in a sense. And looks like he did go and eat some sweets with Kanae, and now that he's stuffed when he arrived home, he couldn't eat dinner. But it was fun. It is said that it was fresh or what? Well, there was this cool image, but if you try speaking, it will rise. I'm talking about 80%. Okay, so Iori's here. The span from knocking to opening door is too short. Even though I'm giving up already halfway, I get scolded if I get in suddenly. He's telling Iori, hey, you didn't really give enough time between knocking the door and opening the door. And it's like, well, you know, you have privacy because you're a family member. I'm going to know that kind of thing. Well, what were you going to do if I was doing with that alone? Well, my brother does that kind of thing between 11 and 12 o'clock. And now it's 10 o'clock, so I thought I don't need to worry. So maybe he checks on Iori at, well, between 11 to 12 o'clock. And it's like, well, maybe I should check on you first before you check on me. Well, why? Did you not even know me? That... Well, you know that one. It's a joke. Say something or blushing. So, what's wrong? This? What's this? There you go. So, what's this? That? Oh, so she hands him a piece of paper. Oh, Kushina gave me this. So when I look closely, it has her contact information on it. So, address and cell phone number. Oh, so if you have anything wrong, you can contact me anytime. Well, I don't really understand, but... Yuri's still upset. So why are you staring at me?
兄さんが
Because my older brother. What?
他の女になびいたから
Because he came across another female? What are you talking about? You're not afraid. And who decided that you're the favorite in the first place?
はい
I've deflected it, this person.
私はちょっと危ないと思ってる
I think it's a bit dangerous. What?
兄さんがあそこでバイトを始めたのが
Because my older brother started a part-time job over there? Well, what do you mean? I get surrounded? Well, even if you're silent, you're in trouble.
兄さん
Oh, brother? Yes?
女遊びは絶対にダメだから
Because love affairs with many women are useless by all means. Yeah, well, uh-huh. I was lost as to what I should say, so I partially nodded.
それじゃあおやすみ兄さん
Well then, good night. Okay, good night then. Well, perhaps it is my fault that I grew up in a different direction that I don't understand. But what happened? Well, if that's Erie's personality, is it your brother's best to extend it? Wait for a moment. If I stretch it, what will I do? Because it is a skinny between families who have gone a bit too. It's my elder brother's degree to accept it. I thought that I could not get it out if I thought too much. Well, anyways, let's just go to sleep. And plus, I have a part-time job tomorrow. Well, it's only been a few days at the most, but I already oriented myself towards a part-time job type of life. Rather, this is a critical moment. Well, I have to work hard to fulfill my promise. No matter what I say, I decide to do my best. In that environment, surely. Okay, so it's the next day at school, and today he has work. So moreover, it was the same shift as everyone, whether master made a difference. Well, you know, I don't know the other staff, so it's truly appreciated to do so. It makes me cheerful to work with people who are close to me in age. Now. Well, I'm anxious. I really want to go to the part-time job as soon as possible. And here I am waiting for the time. Well, I'm a colleague I have not known yet, but I'm still enjoying it. And above all, I was thinking about taking advantage of these opportunities in acting. Otherwise, she may not be able to go out with her even as a friend. Originally, it is not a human being who manages to use his mind. I thought, but tomorrow I'm impatient, so let's invite someone to go to the part-time job together. And there you go. So this is the completion of my playthrough for Love Sweets, episode 12, and the rest of the series. So what happens next is that you get a choice of picking one of the 5 girls to go to the part-time job together. And this is where we reach the diverging phase. So the idea is that you pick a girl every time this comes up. You pick the same girl, and then you get put on the individual character route, and you get to learn more about this girl, and so on. So overall, I wouldn't say that this game is excellent, but we do have to give credit where it's due. So obviously, nice character design, nice art, but story, I just feel that there's a little bit too much drama and lots of socializing issues. But I do feel that a big problem is probably Itsuki himself, because he's not really good with dealing with other people, and this is what brings him here. But he's under pressure because he feels like without a girlfriend, he is not able to adapt and fit into the changing society, because his friends have all graduated from hanging out together as little buddies, playing games, going to arcades, to now having girlfriends, doing part-time jobs, and thinking about future life as a family. So I'm not going to be continuing this, even though I know that the demo route, or the demo version of this game, goes a little further. So it ends right at the end of the diverging route, and right before the start of the individual character route. But we do have to admit that this is a B series title from Moonstone. The A series, in my mind, or my opinion, are the ones from Kure and Yamikaze Ron. So that's the Princess Evangel, W Happiness, Natsu no Nostalgia, Magical Mirrors Lunatics, and Sakamoto Dreamers 1 and 2. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to play another Moonstone title, because I'm pretty sure that all the titles that I mentioned will be in English at some point from Manga Gamer. So we'll wait to see what happens next. And as for this game, I know Moonstone's working on it, but I haven't really heard much progress going on, so I'll leave it at there. In a sense, I'll see you in a future game on a future playthrough.